Really quickly, before we get into the content, want to make sure everybody knows that we still have a 500 subscriber giveaway taking place. About 3 videos ago, in the title, you will see the giveaway video that you need to like, comment, subscribe on to be a part of it. We're only 50 subscribers away from getting that video kicked off. The giveaway will be for a prismatic booster bundle for free. We'll do it exactly how we did like on the last one. Hit a wheel spin and whoever wins will get free shipping and the free item. Clones, welcome back to the channel. Guys, today I'm very excited to officially start something I've wanted to do for a really long time. Turning my love for Pokemon cards into an actual business. I'm gonna break down exactly how I'm doing it, how I plan to make money, and how you guys can follow along with me in this journey from day one. So if you're into Pokemon cards, collecting, flipping, grading, or just building something from scratch, make sure you hit the subscribe button. The channel is gonna get real very, very fast. And you'll also be entered in to that 500 subscriber giveaway. So I wanna make this as clear cut as possible. In order to do that, I think breaking it down into sections into how we plan on making this business come to life is the best way to format the video. I don't want it to be long-winded, and I want it to make sense for everybody. So if you have questions, obviously leave a comment below, but hopefully this makes perfect sense because it's pretty simple. Here's how we'll do it. So number one, this is going to be the foundation of the business, which is going to be buying and selling collections. This will be anything from, smaller, more expensive binder collections to complete and full closets full of cards. Now, my hope is that most of these collections are in the $2,000 to $5,000 range. If they do end up being, give or take, $1,000 cheaper or more expensive, then we will approach that when we get there. But my goal is to keep it in that $2,000 to $5,000 range. That way we aren't sitting on product too long and we're also not going through it too quickly. So we'll talk about how I plan on moving these collections, but my whole goal is to buy these at fair prices where everybody feels happy, organize them, decide what I'm gonna sell raw, decide what I'm going to grade and send off to PSA, and then what I'm planning to hold long-term in my portfolio. So I think with buying collections, a huge part of it is just knowing the market, spotting value, building relationships with other collectors and investors who are looking to liquidate. And trust is huge in the hobby. It's really all you have. And having a reputation, making sure people know you, they feel good working with you, they see you as a good person, common man. I think those are important. And I think the YouTube channel will only help me with that. And of course, vending at shows, making great relationships with people who come up to the booth, those are also super, super important. So where we will start with this, and you can start with any amount of money. There's no hard and fast rule on, if I don't have this much capital, then this is not going to work. But where I'm starting with is $40,000 of seed money that is going to go into buying collections and some of the other things that I plan to do for the business. Now you might be saying that's a crazy number. We're not gonna spend it all at once. Like I said, $2,000 to $5,000 collections. If a few approach me at the same time, that might end up being $6,000 to $15,000 at a time. I don't wanna spend all of it at once. I wanna make sure that I'm buying the most liquid items. I wanna make sure I'm buying things that I like so that I feel good when I'm selling them and I feel passionate when I'm selling them, because that's what carries through in the long run. And so that is what I'm planning to do. So that is what we will start day one with. And from there on, we'll see where we end the year with. So if you have been to the channel before, you obviously know that vending at card shows has been something that I have been doing for a few months now. Obviously my humble beginnings 8 months ago when I started this channel and got 24 views, all the way to my most recent vendor POV just 2 weeks ago that is almost at 10,000 views. So vending at local and regional card shows is gonna be an essential part of the business. This gives me face-to-face time with collectors. It lets me move inventory faster and helps build a real reputation in the community. I've already seen this by going to the Pokepalooza in Indianapolis, being able to connect with the guys at Gibby's Family. Obviously, I met Jake and Trey at Jar Chomp Collectibles, and so many other amazing people who I haven't mentioned that will be essential for me, because if they don't have something and somebody's looking for it, word of mouth goes such a long way in this business. And the power of someone being able to say, hey, I don't have what you're looking for right now, but my boy down here, Drewski's, he's got exactly what you need. So go see him and he can make something happen for you at a fair price. That is gonna be so, so important. As many of you all know, shows are also amazing for buying cards, trading, networking, learning what people actually want. Having a good feel on the pulse of the community is incredibly important. Trends change very, very quickly, especially in today's hyperbolic and very active community. People are looking for the newest thing. Most recently, it was the Booger Mew. Then we have Mega Evolution cards, and there's a dozen other things that you can point to that week to week, people want something different. And so being able to get to these card shows, link up with people, ask people what they're looking for, what they feel is good for their collection, what people actually want is going to be incredibly essential. Okay, thirdly, now this is a huge part of the business, but it's not gonna be the key. This is gonna be grading through PSA. Now, I know, of course, I have been critical of PSA in many of my videos. I think that they have many faults, definitely not a perfect company. Some may even say they're a scummy company, but money talks at the end of the day. And the most liquid slab is and will be PSA. And so grading through them will be a strategy that I'm going to employ. I already have a nice stack of cards that I'm going to be shipping off, as you can see here, over in part of the video. And I, of course, have other cards that are already there that I'm waiting to get back. Now, not every card should be graded, but when it makes sense, grading can seriously increase the value and credibility of your brand. And having PSA 10s, PSA 9s of older vintage cards at your table is, number one, great for business, and number two, something that draws people in and keeps them at the table, which is very, very important, is having that real estate time with buyers. I will be sharing all of my grading submissions, results, wins, losses, everything. I'm not gonna be hiding behind any bad grades. You all are gonna see everything as I see it. However, I did promise in a previous video that I would wait to get those back from PSA before looking at them so we could see the reveal together. With the change at PSA, with them buying slabs, hopefully at close to 90% market, I have to look at those offers when they give them to me. It would make zero business sense for me to say, I don't care about your money, I'm not giving you any of my business, you grade my cards and you give them back. That's just a bad business practice when you look at it that way. If you're getting 90% of market, you should likely take it. Anything above 90, you run and you get it as soon as you possibly can. So I will be looking at them, but I promise you guys, I will be showing you me opening the PSA box. It will still be sealed when I get it. And so you all will get to see in real time those grades as they come. Okay, so this was a bit of a leap of faith and I am sinking some money into it. So we'll look at all of the numbers when I have a spreadsheet put together, but I'm excited to announce I'm also launching and using my own website along with other online platforms to sell cards, sealed, slabs, and stream product. I got the motivation to do it from Pokémon. And he did a stream recently. And of course, DJ's Poke Center, shout out both of you guys. I felt like this was the time to do it. The last 12 months of what I've been building has been incredible, but I haven't had a true way that I was able to brand myself besides eBay and whatnot. And now I want to have my own website to do that. And so my journey starting in 2019 and 2020 timeframe of starting to buy things to now has led me to building my own website. And that is what I'm going to be selling, hopefully, most of my cards on, besides having obviously the vending opportunity to sell to you guys in person. I want this to be a place where people can buy cards, watch live streams, be a part of the journey, hopefully build an even bigger community of folks who come subscribe to the channel and can chat together, learn from each other, and share wins and losses with one another. And I'm really excited about it, and hopefully you guys all check it out. I'm gonna have that down in the bottom left corner, the entire video, drewskiscards.com. Please come check it out. No pressure at all to buy anything. Just give me your honest feedback. Let me know what you think about the site. Should I add a section? Should I take sections away? Should I narrow things down? How can I clean it up? You guys let me know. Super excited about that as well. Number 5, and finally, last but not least, YouTube growth and monetization. As you all know, 1,000 subscribers is what you need in order to turn on monetization. That's my first big goal with the channel. I obviously will be doing this 500 subscriber giveaway so that I can give back to those who have stuck around, stayed subscribed, and keep coming back and watching the content. But when I get to 1,000, I do plan on turning on that monetization. Obviously, the AdSense with the 1,000 subscribers is very minimal, and I don't intend on it being a huge part, or even a small part, but it is a part of running the channel. And if it can cover maybe even just the cost of my monthly keeping my website up, then that is a huge win in and of itself. Beyond that, the channel's gonna document everything. Profits, mistakes, strategy changes, so you can learn with me, even do it yourself, provide critical feedback and what you think I've done right or wrong in the comment section, and just generally be a part of the community so that you can come and share with me in this journey through 2026. So I'm very excited about it. I'm super, motivated to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping that these vendor POVs keep blowing up like they have, because shout out to you guys, 100 subscribers and almost 10,000 views on that last one. Let's see if the next one can be just as good. I don't know if anybody's gonna bring up any fake cards, but hopefully for me, they do. Guys, in closing, I think this is just the beginning. I'm building this business in real time, and I really want you guys to be along for the ride. If you did enjoy the video, please hit like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if you collect, if you flip, if you grade, if you scalp, or if you want to start your own card business, because I want to hear about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.